Last sorry I'm rushing into this. I'm really quiet though. Testing. Yeah, I see that. Alright, there's gonna be an ad break. Try to get this fixed. Testing. There might be some static now if I do it that loud. Testing. I don't know why it's so quiet. I rushed into this too much. I love you guys. Sorry, I'm doing too much dumb stuff. I should have focused on setting this up good. Let me DM the captains if they don't have the information. Arc and Melancholy. Okay, Arc and Melancholy. Unless Shalana, did you send them the info? I don't know why I'm so quiet. What is that? Also, thank you to all of our follows, by the way. We got like 5 follows tonight, so shout out to all of you. Again, I don't know why I'm so quiet. Let me switch my mic. Okay. That should... Ooh, too loud. That should be better. Again, I'm sorry for the delay. Slight technical issues. There's also an ad right now, but welcome everyone. Okay, I am the only one in here. Let me, gotta get this info out. Again, I'm really sorry for the delay. I love you all. You guys can see the game though, which is good. Okay, I got Arcagon. Jump the message. Yes. Okay, and then Melancholy. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay. Again, I should have had that out earlier. That's on me. Kind of rushing all this. Welcome back if you're just joining us. I haven't even been live for 10 minutes. So I slightly doubt the veracity of that claim. But if you have, I apologize. Okay, we have people joining. I need to spectate because I am in the wrong video settings. Oh, also, this is the wrong size too. Screen capture. Let me transform that real quick. Okay. And I will do borderless. It makes it lag more, but it means I can more seamlessly go through stuff. Is everyone in? Okay, I'm ready. All right, welcome to the stream, though. We got players joining. I'm really excited for this one. Not the latency shouldn't be an issue. I also have to go on Do Not Disturb, but we are in game 1 of our upper round 1, and we have this Swordfish Trinity, who are new this week versus the guys who we saw fall in the final round of the last qualifier. Quick double tap opportunity. It's lagging a little bit on my screen. Set 1 delayed by a couple minutes. That's fine. This one was delayed too. I was surprised Vox actually got up to that. That's a good catch by Melancholy, who has some help upfield. Doesn't actually need it. Tries to get past all the defense. That was a miss by the goalie. They couldn't get in front of the ball, but the ball ended up posting and away as well, so it was cleared. Now Wilson trying to get on the counterattack. They're backwards, but they get the save. Vex, I thought, had vexed themselves on the goal line. Whoo! Melancholy. Doing it all themselves. Whoop! Last line of defense sent flying. And we have a 1-0 ball game to open up our first match of the day. That is a great goal for the first one on stream. Again, we'll be trying to mix it up with what teams make it on stream a little bit more. Elijah playing it slow, playing it too dangerously though. Setting up a blue attacker there. That is a double commit. Bro's in the dark. Oh, I got to turn on my light. Elijah rips one top post. No one's there for the shot. Well, someone was there, but they weren't able to get a touch. Cleared away very well. Orange can't get their own boost. One's available, and the other one was taken away. Vex now with the catch. 50's one. Actually, a great 50. No help from the teammate, though, as it goes flying towards the second attacker for Orange. We've seen really patient gameplay so far. Players not afraid of taking it slow. Elijah, though, a little bit too fast there. Or I'm sorry, I thought that was their own halves. Vex, though, goes just left. I thought maybe had a flip reset opportunity. Not that we're all possible of that. Leaves it for a shooter. Oh, Melancholy putting on a display right now. I'm going to turn my camera off, though. Oh god. Alright, I think I fixed the camera. That's right, that's not what I do. Alright, let me turn off the video capture. Again, apologies for the delay. I was just kind of have fun with it. But yeah, we got 5 follows already. I love you all. We are back in the action now. Elijah San committing a lot of boost, but not able to make an impact there. It's a good clear by Arc. If someone can get to it, they actually Arc themselves picks up that mid-left boost. Is going to be the first to this ball. Dumps it into the corner off the wall, but the follow-up touch is awry, and this is going to be a free setup for Wilson, but Wilson's going to give it away. Elijah Sand now has to be careful. Had a decent opportunity there, but that first touch was a little too wide. Wilson with a big clear here, though. Vex is going to collect this. Pops it high, actually, but Wilson not going to be able to get there first. Just gets a bump. That might be free if Wilson can make something happen. Melancholy gets it away from the Orange team. Vox really needed that side boost because they were not able to make anything happen. Vex puts a shot. That just doesn't drop in the bucket. Elijah needed to get a big 50 there and does. They're still down 2 right now. They need to be able to score. Sheesh! Welcome, Tripso, in the chat. I've seen you around before. I know it's your first chat, but I've definitely seen you around. Vox is able to get the touch and the corner boost, but unfortunately it's free to Arc. That was played very dangerously by Vox, trying to maintain all the possession they can, and they are. It's going to get it down to Vex. Vox to Vex, and they will score to make it 3 and potentially put this game 1 out of reach. Again, this is a best of 5, so drop in the first game. Not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, okay, I figured you were in the I remember broadcasting your game, so obviously a little hard to be talking in chat when you're playing. But we got all 4 games running concurrently right now, so let me post the bracket in the chat as we see our first demo of the entire game. Surprised it took all but 4 minutes, or all of 4 minutes, rather. Elijah San just trying to clear it out. Again, this Orange team is just under so much pressure right now. That'll be a demo and a setup. This should be free. Wilson does get a bump, but it may have actually been a more of a box out by Vox. Vox with the box, gets the touch, and I think they did throw on the brakes there, trying to throw off Wilson and just slow him down the extra hair, which they did need. 4-goal lead now for our blue team. The guys who, after falling last week in the final series, they are deciding now that we are not going to be eliminated again today. We do not want to play on Saturday. We are going to play on Friday and Friday only, and then you will see us in the qualifiers. But it's still too early to tell. Arcagon has a free shot after I think the blue defense was just a little flabbergasted at the speed there. Wilson making the blue defense awkward. A backflip by Vox that I'm not sure was intended, and that will not be saved. Orange with their first goal of the series now. And let me copy this this link here. As we see Melancholy putting a shot on, that'll be free fodder for Vox to clean up. Massive kickoff for Vex, who Melancholy up super early. Elijah can do nothing but watch as they're trying to still get a read on the play as the ball had just started moving. 5-1 now, 14 seconds left in game one. Another massive kickoff for Vox. It may have been actually by Vex last time. They're really trying to get me confused here with these player names. Vex floating now with 0 boost. It will be free for Orange. Vox will just let it go. And that actually was a bit of a miss there, but Orange wasn't able to capitalize. Not that it mattered on the score sheet. It would have mattered in their hearts. Also, you cannot hear the game. That must be remedied. Okay. We'll see if the game sound gets fixed. We will head on over to map number 2, which will be on Urban Central Dawn. Because again, all 4 games are going now. Let me join the chat here and post the bracket. We have people leaving. Not entirely sure why. You all can start. Not sure what's happening. All good. Oh, card change. Okay, I thought maybe you all were waiting on me. The teams are wrong. Am I mistaken? They are. Thank you for pointing that out, as Vox will score. I can get that flipped super fast here, actually. Thank you. Are they? Swordfish. Yeah, they are flipped. So actually the guys lost that game. Yeah, they are entirely flipped, I think. Because Swordfish... Yeah, okay. I just need to flip it in my scoreboard. We do have a save, though. Elijah does not want a repeat of last game. I'll get it fixed on the scoreboard here. Elijah with a chance. They did a free opportunity. Melancholy is able to get there. That was a good opportunity for, for the guys, actually, who had a shooting opportunity, but just threw it right into the goalie there. Arcagon up really early here, going down to Elijah, who had a shot just a minute ago, but it was fun. The goalie fell on top of the ball after a bit of a slow shot. Vex, though, going to have a free opportunity with the flip. It's going to pinch it out. Melancholy decides not to go for the immediate shot. Passes it out to Vex. Arcagon going for a back pass. We did have a car change for Wilson, who changed from a green Octane now, or the Dignitas Octane rather, to the version 1 Fennec, which is a W change, as that is also the card that I use. But Elijah now gets there first, but it's dunked well. Melancholy having to make that save. This game is a lot closer so far. That is a big miss, though, from Arcagon, who kind of has been this engine of the orange team We do have a big double commit. Again, my audio kind of got messed up. That was a big clear, kind of physics on the side. Clear. Arcagon sent flying with nothing now. Melancholy does get a touch. And that's a huge miss by Wilson. But it actually might work out and bait in the blue defense thinking that they have a counter opportunity. Now they do. Elijah can't get the catch. He's going to have to go early and use all that boost. Vox now is going to be stuck way in the orange half for a while, but another offensive miss for orange. That is a big double commit, though, and a touch. Melancholy's going to have to fall on it, and they will. I don't have an opportunity to switch the things because this gameplay is just going back and forth. No one wants to score until maybe now, but Vox doesn't get the shot to fall. It's saved by Elijah. Arcagon avoids the demo now and gets a good 50. Again, I'm not using my normal mic, so I hope... Again, I don't know why my mic was being all weird. Arcagon, that's going to find the back of the net. Vex will score. Arcagon trying to catch it. Misses the ball entirely. And Wilson doesn't get the side flip. It's a great shot. Switch teams. All right, there we go. That is not quite right because the guys does not have a game win. Swordfish has the game win. Okay. We should be all smooth now. Melancholy up high. Can't get the reset or a touch either, but Vox will be there. See what their plan here is rather. It's not free, and Vox can't clear the lines either. Or, I guess make a clear shot. Orange can't clear their lines. Arcagon gonna send it high. Elijah trying to make a play off the backboard, but it's already played by Vox. Vex actually opts out of the team pinch. Instead goes for a pinch with the opposition, not only once but twice, trying to set up Melancholy, but that's a great early clear by Arcagon, who has been trying to step up and keep their team in this. Elijah wants to send it upfield. I was going to say that didn't work out, but that was a huge pinch. Vox and Melancholy doing a good job of finding each other here, but that's a huge double commit that could leave the blue net wide open if Melancholy can't get up to this first. They do get up. A big demo avoid by Vex. That could have been a free goal. Wilson trying to find the back of the corner. Oh no, Arcagon is in a really bad spot. They do get a touch though, making me jump out of my own seat. Melancholy, one touch off the wall, two touch off the defender, and Vox will score it in top shelf. Vox 3-3-8, 3 goals now for blue. They are just packing it on that orange net. As even Wilson giving credit to Swordfish, who did not participate last week. They are looking to be one and done in qualifiers. They want to go right to the main show. Arcagon. Again, we've just... that's a good beat. I was going to say 2 good beats. Melancholy, though. Just going to keep me on my toes. We've seen some good... I don't want to say upfield opportunities for the guys. They've been able to get the ball upfield, but they're not really setting up opportunities. Another big fake by Vex, passing it out, but Melancholy is facing the wrong way. As Swordfish now will go to series point 2-0 after game number 2. Not as big as a shot differential. Yeah, they should be good now though, Melancholy. I flipped it. Yeah. We are all good now. The guys, they're able to clear it, and they actually had a good amount of shots, but they're just not really getting the setups. They're not putting on anything threatening right now, and I think that is their main issue. We will head to game 3 on Utopia as the guys will try to avoid a sweep. I don't know about the Swordfish team. I think that they're quite formidable, but I'm not 100% sure. Another car change. I understand if you're the losing team doing a car change, just trying to do whatever you can. I think both teams are ready now. I hope the kickoffs are smooth. Looks like they are. So we'll head now to game number 3, series point booming kickoff for the guys, but Melancholy's up for it and almost gets a pinch with their teammate, but unfortunately it ends up working as a glorified double commit. Wilson pops it high. There's no follow-up though. Melancholy just gonna go for the control, but it almost was a free ball for the orange attack. The guys trying to see if they can do anything different this game. Wilson with no boost gets a big second touch there. And we've seen 2 commit now for orange. This could be an opportunity for Melancholy, who has opened up the scoring in both of our games, I believe, at least the first game. Sending it up high. That's 3 big commits for blue though, as this could be a free opportunity. Oh no. Orange had the chance to pick up their first lead of the series, and it just escapes their grasp. Wilson, though, does get a good go upfield. It's touched by Melancholy. I thought that may have been a chance for Elijah to shoot it, but Melancholy knew better and hit that with a lot of power. Good 50 for Arcagon, but Arcagon will pay the price for it. Vox now trying to get the double tap. Elijah shutting it down, but Melancholy doesn't get the corner boost. They only have 4. But right now, the guys just cannot get out of their end. They are being suffocated as Elijah running out of boost now. Arcagon with 0, Wilson with 50 in the corner. One of them's going to want that back corner boost. Melancholy now taking possession back again. Vex trying to pass it back to Vox. Vox had an opportunity. No one's there for the shot. Melancholy forcing 2 to go on the 50. Vox now playing it slow, gets a good 50 there. It's gonna go to Vex, who fakes, tactical fake. Vox also faking it. Melancholy is so fast to that ball. Arcagon getting a touch there, but may have not have been needed after all those fakes. Melancholy, I think, clearing away right now the class of this lobby, just as far as the speed that they're playing with. Maybe not so much the drip on the field, but that will be a big clear for Vox. Will that be free? It won't. Wilson getting a good touch there. Sends it right over to Arcagon. That's what they need, Arcagon with a dunk. If the guy, it is a tie game. If the guys want to get into not only this game, which is what they're going to need to do at minimum, but this series, they're going to need to show more of that passing plays, because they haven't been able to enable themselves quite enough. Elijah getting that save as necessary. Another one, but it won't be enough, because Melancholy finds the back of the net. 3rd time's the charm. Vex shoots once, shoots again. Elijah doesn't get that good of a touch because they think that Vex is going to go high. They end up going low. And while they are able to make the second save, it's not going to be enough. 1 goal lead now for Vex as they're trying to find Vox. Oh my goodness. What a play off the kickoff. They did this earlier. Not to the same effect, but a beautiful passing play off the kickoff, and that was nasty. It's too early in the game to call that the nail in the coffin, but if you want a goal to demoralize your opponents, oh, that might be worse as far from a demoralizing standpoint. This is double elimination, so if you are the guys fan, it is not over. Granted, this game is also not over. There's a lot of game left. All 3 of the Swordfish goals have come in the last minute and a half, and it's definitely doable for the guys to do that. They haven't shown so far in this series. Elijah could have had maybe a back pass opportunity, just trying to keep it as far away from blue as possible. Vex, though, just not letting him breathe. Wilson is able to get that touch. I thought that may have been a miss just with the speed that the ball was going. It's a good pass. Again, they're just being faster at finding each other right now. The guys have been able to put the shots on the net, and they've made a decent amount of saves, but they just can't hold on forever, as that will get the corner, and this flip is not the correct direction, as we will have a 4-0 game now in game 3. Melancholy just trying to remain as the MVP. Can't sink that one, but when you got teammates like Vex, like Vox, you don't always have to. Wilson baits in 2 there with that touch. Arcagon will get the 50 as Wilson will pair it with a demo. Vex popped up to the wall. They're going to harass from behind, and it'll be more than harassment. It'll be deletion. Arcagon with a good pinch there. Wilson, though, just can't get a piece of it as Melancholy going to leave it. Thank you very much for the follow, Real Lemon. I love real lemons. They taste much better than fake lemons. Welcome in the stream. If you are just joining us, let me know what team you are a fan of. We have a bunch of teams that are currently playing that are not that will just roll in, that are not on the stream right now, but we are going to get most of the teams on the stream tonight. At least 6 different teams, I believe. You're a friend of Vex. Well, I'm sure you're very happy with the outcome right now. Vex with a pair of goals in Game 3, trying to sweep the rest of the series. They are under pressure now. Arcagon gets dunked big time. Wilson going to pass it up, but they use their flip now. Thought they may have already done so. Wilson doesn't get a touch. That's a big 50 by Vex. I don't know where they got that momentum from at all. Fox doesn't get the dunk, little whifty on that end. Arcagon is going to get sent flying. They're going to try to get a touch here, but they just cannot find the back of the blue net. That blue wall is impenetrable right now. Counterattack for Vox. Can they get the double touch? There's not enough boost in the tank. They do get a second touch on the goalie. They are up 5, but they are not giving up. Melancholy gets past 2. Flip reset. Doesn't get past the third. Elijah is the last remaining defender, as that will do it for the guys for the upper bracket. They will now fall to the lowers, as I will post an updated bracket. GG's to Swordfish. They'll move on to round 2, where they will play in a series to qualify. Let me get this posted again. Thank you very much to both teams for putting on a good show. As there is your bracket once again. I need to edit the commands so that it does that automatically. We will now set up, I believe, I'm not 100% sure if Series 2 is ready to go or not. Swordfish, it looks like Swordfish Trinity is the first. Please join set number 4. Got it. Set number 1. Okay, sounds good. We will quickly join. We will be watching the winner of this series face either GHE Red or Goon Squad in the upper, I guess we'll call it the upper finals. If you are just joining, I have no idea what game this is. Shalona, do you know what game this is? As I'll try to keep this ready. I also don't know. Okay, Hash Ketchum is infinite. You do not. All right. That is fine. Let me put this over here so it stops blocking. Okay. No worries, no worries. We will just have the names updated. Again, I have no idea what one this is, as Hash Ketchum will score bottom right of the goal. I know that wasn't the most enthusiastic call, but I wasn't even looking yet, so this is probably game 3 if I had to guess, or maybe game 4. Hopefully game 4, right? Although I would love to cast a game 5. We did not get to see a game 5 on stream last week. Sloth is in the Icon Clan, Classic Clan. Who was that just followed? Thank you very much, Zvaz, for the follow. I don't know why I'm blanking. What is this team name? Turtle. How is it updated before I even... Oh, it's reading it off the game. Cool. I am not sure. They are playing right now. Koopa, did your series just wrap up? Wait, let me click in on the game. And again, thank you very much for that follow. I do appreciate it. As do all of us. Infinity. That was very scary for them. But they were able to get out of it, at least for the time being. They may have a counterattack opportunity here. Slothas, I thought, had an opportunity to go for a big 50, but first touch is way too fast. And they got no 50 instead. I really like the car of Deadly Samurai. 153. I remember Deadly Samurai from last week. Infinity is another team that nearly almost qualified, but just were not able to, and I'm glad to see them back. Trying again. Shot on net's not going to go. Samurai is going to have to be really careful here. Sloth is going to have to make the save. I do not remember Sloth this last week. That's a really good play by Samurai, not only once but twice. This could be an opportunity if the Dazed Raccoon can't get there, and they won't. They backflip. Yeah, I don't know what game this is. This could be game 5. It's very likely not game 1. I just joined this one, so I don't know what game it is. I just saw a text message that the teams were wrong. Yes, thank you. Yeah. This could be game 1 technically, but I really do not think it is. Sloth is trying to pressure. They're also trying to add one more. I haven't been on my phone. But my phone was also on silent. Hash Ketchum can't get that touch. That might cost him Steve, though. Costing his teammate a chance on the net. They do get a touch, but it wasn't necessary. Although I do like what they were going for. Sloth is. Oh, I thought it was getting a 50 at minimum there. I do find it funny that Slothis has the Samurai decal, but not Samurai. Hash Ketchum gets a big dunk there. Past 1, but not past 2. So we have 2 minutes, 10 seconds now. Infinity just continuing to pile on. They are out shooting their opponents. Gotta be. I can't confirm, and I don't want to block the screen right now, but it has to be a true fact, right? Deadly Samurai goes for the 50. Sloth is dancing around the defense, and they will score to make it 3. I was right about the shots. Turtle currently having no shots. Dazed Raccoon, dazed in the midfield, a little bit twisty, a little bit turned around, and they cannot get to that ball as it just dances around them. That'll be a 3-0 game now. I did ask Shalona. He was not aware. He was not watching this game. That should be free for an orange shooter, but it's not. A little bit of confusion. Yeah, Zach was monitoring 1. I was streaming 1. Oh my gosh. Orange will live another day. The Dazed Raccoon, tactical fake on 1, 2. They do get the side boost, but it's way too high for a Sick Rick Blast. A Sick Rick Blast now sounds familiar to me. There will be a shot, but it's saved by Deadly Samurai, who will maintain that momentum. That is pinched towards Hash Ketchum, but they won't need to do anything other than stare at the ball menacingly. Dazed Raccoon pinching it up high. The Sick Rick will be demoed, although that's an unfortunate touch on the defense. Hash can't get a touch on the car in red. Sloth is trying to pass it down, but no one's there until now. Samurai. Ooh, Hash Ketchum was coming in from downtown. And didn't even get a touch. Committing a lot of boost. But I guess when you're up 3, you're trying to make some flashy plays, make a statement in the rest of the series for however long that may be. This could be series point or not if you are a fan of either of these teams. I'm sure it's more nerve-wracking that I don't know. But if I knew, I would tell you. Trust me. It's a good clear. Set number 6 is started. Sounds good. So that is our other upper final that we will not be watching. Shot by Dazed Raccoon. They just sneak it past the shoulder of all 3 defenders, I believe. Another ad break. We will let this ad play because there's only 11 seconds left, although by the time the ads actually start, I believe the next game will be started. So I kind of want to snooze it again, but at the same time, this could be the last of the series. I'm just going to let the ad play, and I will update any scores in the chat. This will be the end of whatever game this is, as Slothis will carry this ball to victory. It'll fall on top of Deadly Samurai's car for a pop. See if they make any more plays on it, and that will be the end of it. Hash Ketchum did leave, so that makes me think that it's either a car change or that was the end of the series. I believe it is over. We will now be broadcasting Infinite versus GHE Red, I believe, considering they have all left. So I'm going to leave this one as well, I think. Well, I should confirmation because we don't know for the bracket. I'm sure they're just talking amongst themselves right now. Can I get some confirmation from Infinite? I don't think that they were there to confirm for me. Infinite, if any of you are in the chat, let's see, Melancholy. Okay, Melancholy's just waving. If any of Infinite is in the chat, could you confirm that that was the end of the series? That would be fantastic. Otherwise, the Infinite captain is a person, which is good. Slakoth / Nova. Slakoth is a cool Pokemon, by the way. Okay, so that was the end of the series. Or wait. Turtle, wait, whoa. Yeah, it's best of 5. Best of 5. Hold on. I see 3 pictures. Okay, wait. Yes. It is best of 5. We have some slight confusion. I will start up the server. We are not doing Neo Tokyo Hacked. Okay. Oh, it's up again? Shoot. Nova said it's up again. I'm going to try to join Nova. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know the series is different. Okay. Turtle, if you are around, there was a slight mix-up. Oh, we have an ad too, of course. I do not want to at myself. Turtle, are you in here? You are not. Oh, no. Let's see if we can get a DM sent out. Again, just a slight miscommunication. Thought it was a best of 3, but it was a best of 5. I will update the series score as well. Sick Rick Blast. Yeah, hold up. If you, they thought it was a best of 3. It is a best of 5, so the series is still alive. If you want to rejoin with the same info, it is available. Apologies for that confusion. Next tomorrow we will see if we can get like another match admin or someone to assist. We won't have our like standard grace period right now just because this is weird. They should be coming back. Okay, sounds good. Sounds fantastic. while we kind of wait for Turtle Island Esports to return, trying to go over, we've only seen 4 games today. I'm trying to think of my favorite goal we've seen. There was a really nice, actually, definitely my favorite. My favorite goal was off the kickoff. Vox put one in the back of the net. That was really pretty, kind of a reverse angle shot. I love those shots. Another one that was really pretty was the goal that opened the games today, which was Melancholy getting a nasty fake. But I think I definitely got to go with Vox 388 for my goal of the tournament so far. And I hope Turtle is here soon, just because we do have GHE Red awaiting. But I want to apologize to all of our teams for this miscommunication, because it's an honest mistake. Not sure if anyone else in chat. We do have a bunch of new follows. Let me go through our follow list, because we had a bunch that came in while I was dancing like a goofball. Melancholy Cloud, thank you very much for the follow. You're our first of the day, actually, before the stream started. I appreciate you following, so you were ready when the stream started. You opened up our stream today with not only our first goal, but our first series win, so congratulations to you. We also got Vispers or Vexpers, who is potentially Vox or Vex, one of the two. Thank you very much for the follow. We also got Phoenix United, who followed, who informed me that the teams were wrong, along with Waffling Bongo. Shoshone 307 also dropped a follow at pretty much the exact same time. Thank you very much, Shoshone. Azure OT. Oh no. Well, there was always the lower bracket too. That is unfortunate. Do you have a sub? If you have to forfeit tonight, we do have tomorrow. If you want another chance, how did that even appear? I'm not even on Steam. That is unfortunate, especially because it was due to like a miscommunication with the teams. If you can get them to join in like the next 3 minutes, I'll probably call it at 50 for infinite. But if they can join, because no matter what, there was the lower bracket, but otherwise, you'll either have to forfeit tonight and participate tomorrow, or you will not qualify, which would be unfortunate. But I appreciate you updating me, Sick Rick, especially because I'm sure you're kind of managing what's going on with your third right now, anyways. You'll take the forfeit? Okay. Thank you very much for letting me know. Your team is absolutely free to participate tomorrow if you can. It's unfortunate. Um, I'm very sorry to hear that, Sick Rick, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. No problem. See you tomorrow. Sounds great to me. Thank you very much for participating tonight. You're able to pick up a game win, which not bad, not bad. There was a lot of sweeps last week, so let me get this next one. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Goon Squad win? I was under the impression that Red won, but that was a complete jumping of the gun on my part. Okay, it'll be Goon Squad then. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know why I thought you said you won earlier, Koopa, but I'm completely imagining things. All right, let me see the captain. I will get kind of multitask with both hands here. Okay, the captain for the Goon Squad is okay. So Patty. We'll get the correct map here very close. There we go. All right, you are the captain. All right, let me send you a DM, as well as the captain for Infinite, who is... I should have this like written down. Okay, okay, that's Nova again. That's Nova again. Oh, you're already in. Thank you very much for joining, C Petty. You know the you know the dealio we got here. This is also up for Infinite. Trying to find Nova here. Wild guess. Well, you guessed correct. All right. What happened with Turtle? Turtle had to FF. Their third got off. I don't know if they didn't realize there was a lower or whatever, but they forfeited. So they said that they'll see us tomorrow. So it's unfortunate, but they couldn't contact their sub. But we'll see them tomorrow. And tomorrow we got the last chance. Looks like we got everyone in though. Big joins. I am ready. I gotta fix the scoreboard real lickety split for y'all. Infinite still on blue. This is a qualifying match. This is the upper finals. Typed out the Goonies there. I just leave it blank because it just reads the information. How would I just do that? Yes, they also FF losers. They had to FF out of the event tonight. I am ready, so when both teams are ready, or if they want to confer with each other. Let me post that bracket again. Both teams, not T's. You're gonna FF out of life. That is not how that works. Let me get this bracket posted again. I'm not sure what the delay is. I think we have both teams here. As there's the bracket if you're just joining us. And this is a qualifier. If you are just joining us also tonight, this is a qualifier for $150, I guess, event that we have going to be running throughout this season. Oh, you can't see my messages in game? I am so sorry, Deadly Samurai. That is weird. What? Oh my god. I'm throwing hardcore. I set it to that when I'm solo queuing. I'm so sorry. We will continue. Again, I'm just all over the place tonight. Not my best stream as compared to last time, but C Petty trying to make it a good game here with the exit decal. Thank you very much for letting me know, Deadly Samurai. And I hope that I did not cause you to get scored on there. Seeing some familiar faces. Pre-Malone back in. We did not see him in the last years. That is a good back pass. C Petty, whoo, trying to shoot it down. Again, I don't know anything about this Goon Squad team, but in the upper finals, I'm sure they're very good. That was a good fake there. Pre-Malone just gets removed from the possession. Good first touch, but they were hit away there. Ash Ketchum tries to go for a back pass, ends up bumping into their own teammate. A lot of cars just getting into fender benders on the blue goal line, but it ends up not dropping in. That was a crazy back pass for the Goon Squad. As a Goon Squad member, you will say that you're pretty great. Are you a substitute? Are you a sub? Are you a fan? Are you just an enjoyer of the game? As you see C Petty putting in a second now. Plug this in. 2 goals now. Just over the first minute through the game. As we saw I shouldn't even say that. This early, we saw 1 sweep earlier. Goon Squad trying to make it 2 with how fast they're playing right now. Hash Ketchum. 2 errant touches, but it works out for Hash Ketchum, who may have a shot opportunity here. They go low with a potential fake. You do some logistics. I speak directly to the executives at Goon Squad. See a person named Sloth. As him and I are already chill. Yes, I thought exactly of you. You're also a sub, though. Sounds about my role, except for I was nudged out of the sub position a long time ago. All matches are now best of 5. Okay, all of our best of 3s have concluded, so all the lower round ones are over. Crazy backboard touch for C Petty, who gets the ball left as a gift by forwards. C Petty now doesn't even need the corner boost, just setting up Leonis. I wanted to say Lioness, but Leonis. Pre-Malone getting bumped into an unfortunate setup for C Petty. Tries to get the clear there, but the top left corner. It's hard to get a hand back when you already got that much horizontal momentum. You got upgraded to yeah. I was a starter, and then I got promoted to substitute, and then I got promoted to captain, or no, coach, and then I got promoted to manager. And then I'll add another good player, and then I'll be off. C Petty getting a big dunk. Oh yeah, I know I didn't miss that goal. It was a little bit of a roller. Hash Ketchum leaving it now for Sloth is trying to give some momentum for this team as Pre-Malone. Finally, I was not hyped up enough for tonight, but this is a great game so far. Unfortunate touch for C Petty, who has had some pretty ones. Yeah, all at once, exactly. Forwards with the classic French Fennec on the kickoff. Goes in the favor of C Petty, who gets the corner boost. Oh, what a shot by Leonis. Very fast off that corner read. Setting it up. And reads Sloth's touch faster than even Sloth's own teammates. 2-4 now at halftime. As this game has definitely gotten a lot closer than it felt in the first minute, but the blue team needs to figure out how to stop Leonis, who now has a hat trick with a flip reset. That is a huge pop off the flip, off the reset rather, and to not only get that pop, but get back to the ball. D3S29. Am I tripping? I thought you were talking about like Baldur's Gate or something. Baldur's Gate 3, but that's not at all. 3-goal game now for Pre-Malone. Trying to advance it up the field. Doesn't go to the sidewall until probably the last moment. That is to commit for Orange. Pre-Malone banging it off the inside corner. It's cleared away though. Forwards needs to rotate behind unless Leonis can get a good touch there, and they will not only get a good touch but also a decent 50. Forwards trying to pass it out, but it's intercepted by Pre-Malone. Sloth is fighting it away from forwards, but forwards will win that. As that's another setup by the Goon Squad, who are just manhandling this blue line. Can you even call that a 50-50 when there's so many cars? I don't know how that is a demo. It seemed like... Oh! I did not even know how to react to that. That is an unfortunate touch. I like the try by Hash Ketchum, but that was nearly a shot. Good save by Pre-Malone as well, but it's not cleared. Instead, drops right in front of their own net. Hash Ketchum sees the humor in it, thanks himself for his great pass. Forwards drops the no problem as forwards trying to make it a problem for Sloth is on the back line. Sloth is able to get the flick over one, but it goes right into the hands of that purple Fennec, who will set up forwards, but forwards cannot sink the putt. Sloth is now doesn't get that 50 at all, rather goes to Pre-Malone, who's able to get it out to Hash Ketchum. Hash Ketchum tries to find Pre-Malone. Pre-Malone does commit with the flip and some boost, but it doesn't end up working out. Leonis just trying to waste some time up to C Petty. Everyone's high flying now, passing it up for a waiting Leonis. Sloth is now trying to get it out of their own half by any means necessary, but it's not going to work when it goes right to the defense for a free ball. That was a nuts dunk. Sloth they earned that one. That was a beautiful dunk. Let's see that one again one more time. Pre-Malone just kind of flying in. Hash Ketchum pinching themselves off the wall, getting more momentum on themselves than the ball, but it ends up just petering in front of the net, and they're able to score 3-6 now. That's a good big momentum goal for themselves, as they were as close as 3-2 at one point in this game. Hash and Pre-Malone both go and miss. That's a midfield pass. C Petty doesn't take the quick shot, ends up going for a pop, tries to get a play off the backboard from a teammate as well, but it doesn't go. Forwards passing it back. Everyone still wants to score. Hash, though, does put a ball on net, but it falls just short. 3-6 in game one. Goon Squad with a commanding 3-goal victory as they put up 11 shots in game one. Pre-Malone leaving, potential car change, potential player change. We will see. We will head to game two now, to Urban Central Dawn. As Pre-Malone has returned, Sloth now leaves for a potential car change. We see some Sloth hype in the chat. Again, if you are joining us and you are a fan of either of these teams or any individual players, please let me know, as I enjoy, as much as I have to stay biased, I enjoy seeing you all cheer on your friends or foes. We are just waiting for 2 winners qual matches to be done. Then we got both bottom qual rounds. Perfect, sounds good. I will hit the spectate. I won't say that now that it's on kickoff. Game 2 is underway. Goon Squad trying to keep that momentum, but Infinite built up some of their own after picking up a victory in the last series. Again, I believe Infinite lost in the final qualification round last week. They do not want to repeat. Again, they are 1 series away from qualifying to win over $100. Leo switching to the Octane. Although I did make the switch to Fennec earlier this year, I do admit that the Octane is just prettier seeing it dancing around the field, as Leo is doing. Setting up forwards, midfield pass, but C Petty can't commit. There is no shot, which does work out. Leo getting it down to C Petty, but C Petty with a fat touch. They do get a demo, as Deadly Samurai dropping an OK. Feeling that was not very honorable. Leo now bit tight on boost for Infinite, as that is a needless flip reset. I also have that ghost decal that Deadly has. It's a very nice decal. Is that ghost one in the shop right now, or is that an old one? Either way, it's important to know C Petty falling through the camera, and that was a ton of downwards momentum on the ball. I thought that was going to be post and across, potentially. Ghost in the team shot. Okay, thank you, Deadly Samurai. Oh, that's right. Deadly Samurai is. Oh, they are on the field for this game. Oh, Hash Ketchum. How did it switch the camera? Okay, there we go. Can't get the pre-jump dunk. C Petty trying to get a bump. That's a big save, but it's not strong enough. I asked a question. C Petty, my bad, my bad. Deadly Samurai listening to the stream while in the game. Generally not, what is happening. Hash Ketchum trying to take advantage, so is Pre-Malone to follow it up. But it ends up no one getting there, but Leo with a single flip reset, double flip reset, setting up forwards who will score. Deadly Samurai needs to get his head in the game, says a Goon Squad member. That pass by Leo was otherworldly. I mean, it wasn't the goal itself, but can I say that that was my favorite goal of the night now? I think it beats out Fox. Woo! Good back pass forwards, though. Doesn't get the back boost. What? Thank you very much for the gifted subs to EJack74. Thank you very much, Shalona, for the gifted sub. EJax was in the stream. Now they're in the stream. Yes, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Deadly Samurai trying to make something happen. Does get a flick over one. C-Petty also on the wrong side of the ball. But they do get a touch on Deadly Samurai, sending him flying. There's right now there's chaos as cars bumping into each other left and right. Deadly Samurai trying to get a pass down, but it's directly on top of both the blue cars. Leo now goes for a double touch. It is just wide for not only themselves, but for a teammate. Pinched out, but Pre-Malone cannot put a shot on net. They don't have the angle. They don't have the angle for the ball either. Not even close. Deadly Samurai now can't even get a piece. Hash has to be really careful. They can't get a piece either. Another blue player can't get a piece. A third, or a fourth rather, but Hash finally gets a bite of the pie that no one else could. Not even themselves. Big W in chat. Hash Ketchum trying to keep their team in it. There's no 50 there. Great patience by Leo. I thought that may have been a miss, but it was clear intentions as Leo gets a setup and a bump that is saved away. Samurai now passing it up to Pre-Malone. Pre-Malone could have taken the quick shot. That's a bit of an errant touch. They do fake the ball there. Your biddies did get reset, which is very unfortunate. Leo causing everyone to miss, including their own teammate. Back passing it to C-Petty, who doesn't have enough boost to make a full field. Does get a touch out, but not enough boost in the tank to get back to it. Deadly Samurai trying to keep it away from Orange as long as possible. Shot on, 2 will go, but no boost commit. Leo now gonna get there first. They will have a second touch here, maybe even a third. That's a big dunk on the follow-up. C-Petty can't get to it, but forwards can. They will put in their third goal of the game for a hat trick. Massive dunk by Leo, who is sitting in the middle of the scoreboard, but they are looking absolutely massive on the field. Grabbing that back right boost, waiting in the wings for another beautiful save. What a setup, but it goes nowhere. Pre-Malone can't get the touch. And thank you very much for the subscription, Waffling Bongo. We now have... Oh, you gifted her a sub. Thank you very much for the follow, Dazed Raccoon. I believe, yeah, Dazed Raccoon, your team had to forfeit earlier. No, that's unfortunate, but hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Can I get a link to the bracket? Yes, you can. Let me... Oh, you got it, Shalona? Otherwise, I can scroll up and grab it. I need to pin it. Let me pin the bracket. Someone very smart told me to do that last time. There we go. The bracket is now pinned. Thank you very much for the follow, Dazed Raccoon. I love raccoons. As much as I don't love 4-0 games as a caster, it was still a fun game, and there were some amazing shots in there. A great pass, too. You'll be ready for tomorrow, though? Yeah, no problem. No problem. I believe Pre-Malone... Again, maybe the mid-game adjustments didn't work out, as that game was a 4-goal deficit, not a 3. But we will now head to Utopia Dusk for what could potentially be a qualifying game for the Goon Squad, who I'm not sure if they swept their first series, but they are trying to get out of here a clean 6-0. But Infinite may have something to say about that. Sloth is back on the field now. Was Sloth is on the field last game? I'm tripping. I'm reading so many different names in chat. As, whoo, what a flick by Deadly Samurai, but C-Petty will not let it go in. They have not allowed a blue goal in quite some time. Despite some really good chances, Hash Ketchum has to go early. Avoids the demo as well. Leo, though, is so dangerous on that ball. Forces 2 to go, but Deadly Samurai, if only they could get a touch there, they may have been able to save the day. They are still alive. Hash Ketchum in a dangerous spot. Leo is up super early, but it's off the post. Sloth may have had a free chance there, and they may still have one now, but C-Petty is able to get up to that very fast. Hash still floating, uses all that boost, but not able to get enough. Leo, no second touch for them. Leaves the ball for C-Petty, who completely fakes out Hash Ketchum and Deadly Samurai. Sloth is smart to play the ball there. Doesn't want to see a 3-team knockdown in embarrassing fashion. Still 0-0 now. Other winners is in Game 4, 2-1 Omega right now. Thank you very much for that update. This is Omegas versus Swordfish in Game 4. Again, it is best of 5. So Omegas is also on qualification point. Hash Ketchum is able to save it, but the touch is almost too big. Double commit with Deadly Samurai. Oh no, there's an ad break. Okay, I will update the score. I will post score updates. Leo flying high out the ceiling. Carries it down. Let me watch this again from Leo's perspective. Touch off the ceiling. Is able to get another one over the defense. There you go for all our Goon Squad fans in the chat. They will know to celebrate. All of our URL Infinite teams or fans, not so much. But it's only 1-0. Again, this is probably the closest that this series has been, barring that brief 3-2 period. Deadly Samurai may have been better to play that slow, but Hash, we see a pair of demos, one for each side now. Icon, Sloth is up, dropping it down to Samurai, who almost misses, but just gets a finger on it. C-Petty passing it over to Lioness. C-Petty up early, but complete miscommunication there. It might not matter. C-Petty only with 7 in the tank, though. Forwards is lucky that they got a really good touch over to Leo, as that could have been a goal going the other way had forwards not gotten such a masterful touch there. Leo flying high and fast, 112 kph into the back of the net, obliterating that ball into Adams. If you are just joining us again, welcome back. If you do have a Prime sub and you don't want ads, make sure to use your Prime sub every day. You do not use your Prime sub, you are wasting 13 cents of Jeff Bezos' money that you could be spending for free. So if you want to spend some billionaire cash, make sure to use that Prime sub and don't let it sit in your inbox. Sloth is now trying to set up a teammate, but Deadly Samurai is dead themselves. C-Petty trying to score. It's cleared away by, I'm actually not even sure, I believe Sloth is. Sloth is playing to the wall. Hash Ketchum. They're just going for the demo derby right now, and I think that it's actually working as far as creating pressure forwards. Ooh, unfortunate touch by Sloth is that'll be free for C-Petty, who gets the pinch off the wall. Past 2 defenders, but not the third. Deadly Samurai now double committing with Hash Browns Ketchum, as that is a pop-up for Leo, who passes it down. Oh my gosh, Leo actually had a flip reset, and I think that Infinite is completely frozen, as is my language. Sloth is jumping, not even sure. Yeah, Hash Ketchum and Sloth is not even sure how to react there after the flip reset, near dunk, backboard shot attempt, and high flying cleanup. Leo now ends up clearing it for the blue team. It's touched well by C-Petty. Sloth is and Deadly Samurai trying not to double commit, but forwards is seeing that pop from miles away. Sloth is clears it to the corner for a potential back pass, but no one is there but C-Petty, as Elton John keeps playing Phasmophobia. I will fix that in just a moment. Sloth is, that's a really good touch by Deadly Samurai. Unfortunately, C-Petty, I mean, this team, the Goon Squad right now, is, I mean, they do feel like a squad. They are everywhere on the field right now. Everywhere that they need to be, they are, and everywhere that Infinite does not want them to be. They are everywhere. C. Petty makes it another 4-0. Leo passing it up. Again, I don't know how you get that much pop with a flip reset. But Leo making it happen in C. Petty, turning a lot of sideways momentum into forward momentum to score from the midfield on the open net. Forwards is dunked in a big way, but Hash Ketchum and Deadly Samurai just trying to do whatever they can to throw everything at the wall and see what will break through. They've been trying to do everything, a pinch mid by Leo, but it's saved. Hash Ketchum now, gonna have to make a play here. Doesn't have to, as there's not a second touch. C. Petty back passing it, they flick it high. But no one's there, but it won't matter. 14 seconds left. This game will be over, especially with Leo just carrying it into the sky, wasting a lot of time. C. Petty going to drain the remainder of the clock, keeping it away from Deadly Samurai, who will keep it out of the net. As this is upper finals, so Infinite will have another chance. But the Goon Squad, in commanding fashion, as forwards, will get that to drop in. I don't even know how many flip resets that was. Leo with the reset over to forwards. No reset was even used. It was just passing. GG's. Good luck to Infinite in the lower finals. I will not have a chance to watch them as we will be watching a different series. But congratulations to the Goon Squad for qualifying. We will see you every single week during the Golden Cup Invitational, where you will have a chance to win over $100. Thank you very much for participating tonight as the Goon Squad goes one and done in the qualifiers. 6-0, they do not drop a game. As we will head now to the other series if it is still going on. Let me pull up the bracket. So we'll get things loading here. Again, this stream will be shorter than the other one. Looks like Swordfish and Omega might still be going on. So let's hop over there. Lickety split your. I cannot find the server. It must be over. I'm not sure if I can get confirmation on that. 3 OTs in game 4. Executives are happy. Thanks for having us. Thank you very much for stopping by and chat, Frugs. And good luck in the Invitational the rest of the season. And congratulations to you and your team. Change lobby name. I had previous info. Am I stupid? Oh, it just ended. GG Omega. Oh, it sounds like Omega is moving on. Again, I wasn't able to see it, but it does sound like Omega has qualified over Swordfish. Two teams that got sweeps in their first round. In lower bracket round 1, we had GHE Red getting that forfeit victory over Turtle Island, and then the guys going 2-0 over Guardians. Two teams that did participate last weekend. And hopefully we'll see the Guardians in our last chance qualifier tomorrow. We will get to see GHE Red and Swordfish Trinity. We did see Swordfish at the beginning of our stream tonight. I will be setting that one up, so don't get started without me. This will also be a best of 5. Alright, let me get this info out to both parties here. As Arcagon was on, I need to send this to Melancholy, I believe. I will also send this to Koopa now. Koopa and Melancholy, check your DMs. You will have the info. I cannot see the chat right now. I miss you all in chat. Let me see this. GHE Red on stream. Let's go. So after this calls are over, when does the weekly season start? I believe next weekend will not commence. Brass is in. I mean, you guys can join. Yeah. Ready up. You have a. Yeah, I'm still getting that. I'll get that information to you, Trip. So maybe not tonight, but information will be dropped soon. We see a Golden Hour Esports team, again, one of our teams versus Swordfish. Yeah, thank you very much for asking, Tripso. And I'm sorry I don't have that information at the ready for you. I might have I might know, I just forgot. But let me fix these. We got best of 5. We'll fix GHE Red really quick there. Oh, I heard something. As I did hear a goal by Vox. Thank you very much for the follow, Sazio. I do remember you from last week's qualifiers, so welcome in the chat. Why can't I click on the game? Oh, because I'm in the chat. There we go. Again, if you want to view the bracket, it is the pinned comment. Oh, okay, that's why. I knew I remembered recently casting one of your games, so that's what I was getting it mixed up with. Vex, a nice double off the wall. Brass is gonna have to go fast for this. Can't get a touch. Koopa does get a save. Bikinis and Brass both commit. Koopa trying to get a touch or a bump, but gets neither. Brass. Ooh, Sazio, I know you. Yeah, yep. GHE Purple King. Yeah, welcome in chat, everyone. Also, welcome to chat, Yulty. Yulty, who will also be playing in the qualifier. As will be, as he is on team with Shalona, they auto-qualified by placing top 2. Really, they placed top 1 in last season's 3v3 tier 1. Sazio's team also auto-qualifying. That is a big dunk by Melancholy. Trying to set up something with no boost. May need to set up nothing with no boost as Brass. Bumping into multiple teammates with Bikinis now with a one-on-one opportunity versus Vex. Vex is able to get the touch and the corner boost, which is huge. That's a big commit by Brass, who can't get really a good piece of either touch. We are just, in fact, better. Again, welcome in Melancholy. Trying to set someone up, but there's no one there. Koopa can't set up an assault because the possession is ripped right off their head. Bikinis trying to set up a teammate, but no one is there for the first or the second as Vox is going hunting. Koopa with a beautiful avoid that could have easily been a goal. Melancholy was with a dangerous double play off their own backboard, but it works out not only for the clear, but a dunk. It won't be a goal in that away Falcons decal. Bikinis passes it mid. Bikinis wants the shot. Back to paradise. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us, Sazio, for as long as you can. Vex gets it over to Melancholy. Big double commit between Bikinis and Koopa. Someone's got to turn on this, and it will be Bikinis. Brass is getting involved, but it's seemingly too late with big commits every time. They will need to make a play here, and they do. Koopa will be first to this. That's a good shot, and setup with the bump attempt. Come on, GHE Red boys, from a slot of the soul-taking variety. Koopa can't put one on the net. They are looking really good from a Swordfish team, or against the Swordfish team that looked nigh unbeatable as we opened our stream tonight. Vox 50s with Bikini, but it's a big win for Bikini. Koopa, huge commit, using all the boost, only to get past Brass, who is able to get the corner boost. But this could be a goal if it's not saved by Bikinis. Bikinis now with enough boost to make a play, but Koopa will not. Koopa just gives a free ball away to Vex. They need to be really careful now. Brass does get a touch, but Vox will be there. Both teams now kind of waiting and seeing what will happen. Bikinis finds an opening. Can't get any sort of reset, but that's a big dunk. Koopa now. Oh my goodness. Koopa, I thought, may have had a free net, but that was a clutch save and a clutch rip by Vox. 388. How fast was that going? 130? 138. Sheesh. What a ripper. I thought may have gone off the left post. In our other lower finals series, currently URL Infinite is up over the other team that I can see the bracket at a moment's notice. But Koopa actually keeping it a one-score game. I do apologize for looking away too soon. We see a couple bumps and Koopa just sneaks it in on the right side. So we see some cheers, little momentum to keep it within one, and anything can happen off the kickoff. We will see what will happen shortly. Bikinis with a big one. It goes over to Brass. Brass, though, doesn't get a strong enough touch. Bikini is keeping it alive smartly. That's a good win. Oh my goodness. GHE Red making Swordfish sweat after Swordfish were in control all game. That is incorrect. False. It should be in like the announcements that it's a best of 3. Alright, this is best of 5 to be clear to both teams. So we will head on over to the match settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Urban Central, Dawn. As Vox with 2 goals on 4 shots. That's probably where it happened. We will start game 2 though. Swordfish with the 1-0 series lead after taking a 1-goal lead all the way to the end of regulation though. Press, woo! Vox, almost too much of a sharpshooter, looking like Radosin out there, trying to score an own goal. Score on both nets, rather. Melancholy still has the flip. Almost gets the dunk on Bikinis off the ceiling. But Bikinis is able to avoid it. 2 big momentum getters for Swordfish in the midfield, but they aren't able to capitalize. Vox kicks it to the side. Brass tries to find Koopa, but it doesn't get enough to the left and ends up going all the way to the left corner. Koopa with a bump. Brass needs to get it over to a teammate. That's a good cut. The cut that was needed, but unfortunately no touch was paired alongside it. Koopa can't get the touch, but does get a demo. As Brass is just going to get beat here. Right now, GHE Red are getting beat to nearly every ball, but it almost doesn't matter unless you're double committing like that. That's a good use of the flip to Brass to get to what I thought was an out-of-reach play. Shot opportunity for Melancholy is saved by Bikini's Melancholy, who was the shooter extraordinaire in the first series tonight. Brass, again, just really high flying, but not in all the best ways at times. Almost dunking their own teammate. Melancholy tries to get the double off the ceiling.
It's carried away, or not carried rather, caught away by Bikinis. Bikinis cannot maintain possession while grabbing that corner boost. Melancholy, free opportunity off the wall, but they do not get enough upfield momentum for the time being. They do set up a teammate for a shot, but Koopa is able to save it. Vex now does get a reset, but just uses it to stall to get back to the ground. Vox doesn't pick up that pad. We will see if that is important. Goes for the 50. Vox only has 16 now to get to the ground. Vex gets it past 1, gets it past 2, gets it past the 3rd, and that will be an open shot for Melancholy, who is feeling anything but melancholic, as that is a 3-0, or a 3-against-1 play by Vex to set up their teammate. What a play. As even Brass can recognize the play. They do go for a fake, but Bikinis, we actually did see them go for a lot of fakes last week. That's Melancholy with not a panicked save, but really it has to outstretch to get to that ball. We are lagging. I do apologize. I'm hoping everything is all good though. Koopa with the free backboard. Vex tries to get the pinch, but it goes nowhere. Bikini's setting up Vox. Vox now is going to be challenged by Brass. Brass isn't going to be able to make that save. I think it was a shot opportunity. This could be a free double though. Can anyone get to it? Nobody can but Vex. Vex could have passed, but opted to smash it into the back of the net. 98 kph. As they will take a 2-goal lead now with 2:13 left on the clock. These kickoffs have seemed to go in favor of GHE Red, but right now they are not able to score off that one. Brass, though, is able to 52, but there's no follow-up as we have 2 orange players sitting in their own net, and nobody can get a touch. Brass now panicking, but gets 2 touches. Melancholy, though, free backboard. Fortunately for GHE Red, it is kicked wide. A bit of a misplay for Melancholy. Bikinis has to be careful. Plays it slow, but they need that corner boost desperately. Koopa's going to get it, and that is a free backboard demo now on Melancholy, who may have had a shot opportunity there. Again, a lot of fans in chat, a lot of fans of Gold now are really hoping that they can get back in this game. They were down 2 in the last one before getting back into it. Vex, though, could have had a free net. I don't think it was absolutely free. They go for the fake, which I think was a great play, but it was read well by GHE Red. They weren't going to fall for it. Brass getting dunked. So hard to avoid that in that situation. You want to just clear it. You only have a minute left, and you need the ball to be in the blue half. Not your own. Brass, though, doesn't go for the catch. Goes for a big first touch. Big demo, though, by Melancholy. Koopa just trying to dance. They don't need a dance partner as Koopa, the only scorer now for GHE Red. Bit of 2 little fakes. Slow pop, and the goalie wasn't ready for no teammate to get a touch there. Koopa high-fiving the ceiling after that one. A 3-against-1 dance play of their own, although it was more 1v2. Bikinis now has to use all 100 of that boost to try to clear the ball. Will go well. Melancholy gets beat off that play. Koopa is dunked, but it's not too dastardly, although that shot is, but Brass is able to save it. Vex tries to get a bump, harassing Bikinis, but Vex will actually get bumped into the save. It works out. Bikinis with the pop, maybe too much. Double commit, though. That's a big-time demo. Brass, again, on the back end. They will be able to pick up that corner boost. They do use a quarter of it to get under the ball. I don't think that that was entirely necessary, but this should be an upfield opportunity for Brass now. As a bit of harassment, Bikini's getting a touch, but Melancholy just trying to keep it away. That is a good touch by Koopa, but Koopa and their own teammate getting caught up, and that is carried to the ground by Melancholy. A 2-0 series lead in a game that followed the exact script of Game 1 to a near T 2-0 lead for Swordfish before Koopa is able to pull a goal out from 1 shot. Again, Brass with a couple saves there at the end, but 3 shots to 8 is not going to get you the win. They are shooting 33% right now compared to Swordfish's 25%. But it's not going to be enough. We will head to game 3 now, as Swordfish trying to sweep their way to qualifying. 1-1 in our other series, our other lower final right now. As Utopia Dusk is the setting, the backdrop for series qualification point for Swordfish. Swordfish Trinity. I know I haven't been saying the full thing the whole time. We will spectate, and hopefully for GHE Red, the opening kickoff will go in their favor. It looked like it may have for the moment, but Koopa wasn't able to get there. That is a high touch for Bikinis, who does get 2 to bite with Brass. Brass getting 2 to go, as well as a second touch. Bikinis fakes a touch for Brass, puts on a shot. You believe in the reverse? You need Bikini to keep making saves like that. Unfortunately, they're not on the field to continue. Koopa, though, with no boost. GHE Red with a combined 35 now, as Vox is finding that free backboard. That's a big 50. This could be an open opportunity for Brass, but Brass just doesn't have enough to make a play. Koopa now, also with 0, does rip one on net and gets 2 to go. Brass with a good midfield touch, trying to keep it. Is that free? And it will be. Overextension as GHE Red trying to find the net. They have been struggling. Bikini is just too slow for that bit of a miscommunication on that pop. Unfortunate 1-goal games. Think Red still got it. I mean, in 1-goal games, anything can happen. I do think the momentum and kind of just the narrative of these games has definitely been in the favor of Swordfish. They have kept just kept everything going faster. However, all you need is 1 right now to tie the game, and they're putting on some pressure that we have not seen early in game 1 or 2. However, Brass gonna have a 3-on-1, but they're able to slow the play down just enough. Unless Melancholy can do anything. That is a big pinch by Brass that I was not expecting. Vex is going to be the first to this, but it's cleared away by Bikini's. Brass doesn't get the first touch. Gets the second one, and they're going to be able to get behind this ball. That is a big dunk by Melancholy, though. Again, a lot of surprises. Bikini trying to redirect it upfield. They are going to quick flip for that corner boost. Koopa now getting a demo. Bikini's trying to get another one in the net. Who's going to be first to this? It will be Vex. Koopa now goes fast to the sidewall as Brass flying in to make something happen, but they cannot put a shot on the net in the same way that Swordfish is putting stuff like that on the top corner. It doesn't fall in the net, but boy, was that close. Midfield pass for Vex is going to find Melancholy, who only gets 1 touch, and with a demo on Bikinis that could have been a shot, or a open net opportunity rather. Bikinis, bit of an errant touch. They go flying and sliding on the roof of their car. That could be a big storyline to follow for the next 10 seconds, as that is a super slow recovery to come back from. Brass also getting bumped by their own teammate. They have escaped that jam that I am extremely surprised they're able to get out of. They are putting on a counterattack. Melancholy pinching to the wrong way, using a lot of boost just to go across field, but it's not entirely necessary unless you have players like Vox, who have been looking elite today. That's a big clear, as Vox is caught flat-footed. Koopa needs to be able to put this away, and Koopa with 1 goal per game so far in this series, unfortunately. Their team is only scoring 1 goal per game. Open net opportunity, 38, says Bikini, is 38 points. Oh, Bikini's making fun of themselves a little bit, but Bikini's looked great last week and in the Premier tournament. So I believe in the regain for Bikini's pass down to Vox from Vex. Vex now will be hexing the opponents from the grave, as Melancholy now needs to get to this ball. Will, and gets the corner boost, uses the flip off the ceiling. Vex gets it back to Melancholy, but Brass is able to save the day. Brass now with no boost and is just going to be floating back. Grabs that mid-right and quick turn. A lot of bunched up players for GHE Red, but it works out because the defense, Vex, not the touch that they need. And Koopa continues the offensive onslaught, offensive engine, offensive push. I mean, really, fat fingers. I mean, really, Koopa is the only offensive player for GHE Red in this entire series. And while they're up 1 goal right now, this is their first lead of the series. They need to be able to get those other players involved. They've had some great defensive stands, such as this, as Bikinis and Brass had an open net opportunity potentially. I think the defense could have got back there in time, but they end up bumping each other, so we'll never know regardless. Brass was first to that, but they miss. Again, they're throwing the ball up high, but they need to be careful not to overcommit. Bikinis does find that free backboard, which is good. Melancholy is able to find the follow through, finding Vex with a shot. That was unbelievable pass. Let's watch that back again. Melancholy finding Vex on the right side. Not only gets all that height on the pass, but you saw the flip, was able to get the bounce of the ball to kick it all the way to the right. We have a tie game with 47 seconds left. This is our first tied game that's not 0-0. As Melancholy, I guess we had 1-1. Melancholy trying to set up Vox. They want to end this series in a sweep now. That'll be a big commit. Oh no, even ad. That is such an unfortunate ad timing. It didn't even allow me to use my snooze. Melancholy trying to end it now. If you want to quick use your prime snub, you can. Otherwise, I will update the chat when possible. Vex, though, is going to be able to actually get a setup here. Melancholy can't get it to go past Brass, who shuts it down. Vox now putting on a shot. Koopa is able to get all the way up to it. They're trying to get behind the ball. We will head to OT. So I'll put that in chat. 56 seconds left in the ad break. I hope that this OT can last longer than that so we can see the end of this game. Brass is able to get up to that ball with a lot of physical space from their car. But they have to be careful because Vex is pinching it away. Vex. As Soul Taking Sloth with that Founders Badge was able to see that. GG's. We will end today with a sweep. I will join the other one. Thank you very much for participating, GHE Red. They will go down in the qualifying series as we will head to finish our final series of the day. We will have... Welcome back. If you're just... Congratulations to Swordfish, by the way, for qualifying. We will see you every week going forward in the Golden Cup Invitational for a chance to win over $100. Congratulations, Swordfish Trinity. We will now watch Infinite versus the guys, 2 teams that we saw play last week. So, I am slightly partial to the teams that participated last week just because I appreciate them coming back and giving it another shot. GG's. Welcome in the chat, the stupid potato. Is it over? The guys move on. Infinite, unfortunately, have to forfeit. Oh, okay, it is. They had other stuff to do. Congratulations to the guys. You have qualified. As that will do it. We did have a couple subs. Should I just do the dance party that we started with and then we'll raid out? Thank you very much. I also will get that last week's stream uploaded to YouTube. As we have a little dance party to end today. Thank everyone very much for stopping by. We had a lot of love. My goodness. Love. A lot of follows. Shalona dropping 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much for doing so. As we will see. I think we will raid Zen 0. We will go and raid Zen 0. Zen 0, who I will definitely be contacting for some
games for the Golden Cup Invitational. Congratulations to all 4 of our teams. Goon Squad going 6-0, Omega Esports going 6-1 behind them. Sword in the upper bracket, Swordfish Trinity sweeping the losers finals, as well as the guys winning 3-1 in the losers finals. Everyone else who did not qualify, last chance tomorrow. It will be happening an hour earlier than these ones, so make sure not to miss out due to that. That will do it for me. In a second, we will mute Zen Zero real quick, as we'll play a little ditty for y'all again to finish off. I have been your host, Gold Dude MK, and I will see you tomorrow. GG's, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. We will raid out after this. I wish I had an actual like recorder. I'm just being dumb. I love you all. If you missed this at the beginning of the stream. This is, imagine not having a recorder. I had a recorder at one time. I just moved. What do we think of the party lights? I'm just having a blast with you guys. Thank you all for making tonight amazing, and I know you guys will make tomorrow night amazing too. So we're just vibing out. We're gonna drop the raid now. Thank you all very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. That is not happening, Kersey. Continue these vibes into Zen's stream. I think he's just training right now. I believe the raid is live now. Alright, peace out.
Into my content. I would say the majority of